Okay, Malik, I'm just looking at yours right now as you ask. Um, Now, I did look and I see that you haven't, you haven't done slide two and slide three because slide two and slide three basically teaches you how to use the tools, right? So in this case, you haven't really quite completed that part. So let me just quickly go over it. So slide one, two, three. You're supposed to learn how to draw. You're supposed to draw this very simple house so that you learn the two tools for doing your decimal tasks. So in this tool, let me just zoom out a little bit. So the polygon tool is one that you would use, especially if you want to have something shaded in for the color. So you're supposed to do the roof of the house. So as you can see, this is you're supposed to enter the three coordinate points, one, two, and three here, these three coordinate points, so that the polygon tool will draw the triangle for you. So this point here would be minus two and two. So minus two and two. Now you need to have a comma between each coordinates. Okay, kind of like here, you have the other shape that they have done so that you can see it as an example. All right. So another point will be up here, which is minus one and five. So I'm just gonna fix this one. So you should have minus one and five. Okay. And then what you should have for the next line, it should be here. So in this case, it will be two and two. So you bracket two, comma two. Okay. So as you can see, when you've done that, you get the polygon shape that is drawn, the triangle drawn for you. By the way, one really cool thing about the polygon shape is you can change the color of your shape. So you click on this wheel here. There's something I learned the other day. Click on this color here, and then you can change the color of that triangle as you can see right now. Okay. So in this case, this is quite cool and quite helpful. Okay. Now, the polygon tool, that's the polygon tool. I'm going to delete this part so you can do it yourself. That's how you learn in doing computer stuff. Okay. The other thing that you could, the other tool that you can do, it's using the table values tool. Okay. The table values tool, essentially, you gave it a number of coordinate points and then you tell it to connect the points. Okay. So if you look at the roof of a house example here, basically you start at minus two and two, and then you have minus one and five, so top here. Now when you do that, they will draw a line between these 2 points. Okay. And then when you enter the third point, two and two, they will go from this point to the next point here, draw another line. And then last but not least, you're here. So you want to a line to go across like this. So you go back to minus two and two. Basically, you're telling a computer to draw the coordinate points in order that you want the thing to be drawn. Okay, connecting dots. So for here, the base of the house, you just need to enter the coordinate points as you want to draw them. Okay. So why don't I go from, let's just say, 2.2 here. Okay. So 2 and 2. So you can see this is getting a little bit green. Okay. Now the next point of the house, now I don't remember what the other thing is. The other part of the house is down here. So it's 2 and minus 3. So 2 and minus 3. Oops. 2 and minus 3. Okay, so you see another point is done. Now, the third point here, it is, now let's turn on the line part. So how do you turn on the line? You click the wheel you click on the color, and then you turn on the line. So now you can see there's a line between those 2 points that we have shown here. Now we're going to draw another point, and I think the next point where we want the line to go to is from here to here. So in this case, it would be -2 and -3. Okay, so you see there's a line there. And then we want now another line to go from here all the way up here. Okay, so we'll go from this point is -2 and +2. Okay, now, but we do also want to have a line that closes between this point and kind of closes the box here. So you do need to enter this coordinate point again. So you have 2 and 2. Okay, you can see the color here. It changes a little. It changed to be a little bit more green now. So in this case, that's basically how you use this table of value tool. If you're more of a visual person, this is the instruction how to use it. It's here, written up here. So now keep in mind the table of values tool, you can't shade or fill in the box. So that's the downside about that. Okay. Um, Whereas the polygon tool, you can tell it to change whatever color you want. So those two tools should be helpful in terms of for doing your work. So make sure on here, maybe you can do this by hand as you show me the grid. You show me the rough draft already. So you can do this here. Now see that you enter a whole bunch of really big numbers, and you might not be able to see. So on my trackpad, I do 2 finger on the trackpad and then push up. Okay, and you can see that I'm zoom out. Now you see the box that you have made using the table of values tool. Okay, I don't know if you still want it to be like that. It's up to you. Okay. Um, I have also put some videos here on the unit planner. So that is on the April 23rd. Right now, I have 2 videos links here that might be helpful to you. So let me know if that might be helpful to you. And if you need help, send me an email. Oh, by the way, if you need an extension because of the sports that you're doing right now, then just send me an email CCing the coach. Okay? Good luck. Bye now.